everybody, and welcome back to Park Winners. We are here at the Flower Farm Pavilion, which is the newest of our venues here, and we love it so much. It's a beautiful June day, and today I'm excited to say we are going to be showcasing a couple of our amazing pizzas. A few years ago, we've always been obsessed with pizza. We've always wanted a pizza oven. It's always been a little bit out of our price range. They're super expensive, but the most amazing thing happened where we have a friend that lived in Southern California, and he had this beautiful Forno Bravo oven that was gifted to him straight from Italy, and we loved it. It was beautiful, and fortuitously, he no longer needed it, and we inherited it. So we are now making the most beautiful, delicious pizzas here at the Flower Farm, and we couldn't be more excited about it. And so today we'll be showcasing our margarita pizza, but also I'm excited to tell you about the Raphael pizza. It's named after Raphael. He'll give you a little story about it, but not only is it delicious, but it also has a bit of our history as well.
I'll tell you a little bit about the backstory of the Raphael pizza. So when we moved to San Francisco 24 years ago, we used to live next to this pizza restaurant. And all week I would dream about going to have the walnut pizza that I ordered every Friday. And then I'm ashamed to say that we would then go across the street to the bodega and get a pint of ice cream each and eat it while watching a movie.
No bowls necessary, the entire pint each.
So needless to say, that was an interesting year in weight gain, right? So anyway, back to the walnut pizza is I always craved it, and that was what I ordered every Friday. But I honestly felt like they were a little skimpy on their ingredients. So when we would get invited to like pizza making parties, I always made the walnut pizza, but the way that I would make it. So I took their idea and I just make it a lot meatier and with more ingredients. So the walnut pizza is very simple. It's made with goat cheese, walnuts, Roma tomatoes, and a basil chiffonade with a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and there's no red sauce, and it is amazing, that dance of flavors. So I'll be excited to make this for you today and see what you all think.
So now we'll be introducing you to Chef Derrick. He is not only just an amazing person, but a very talented chef. He is the sous chef here at the Pavilion. And at this point, I'm pretty sure this summer or this spring, he's already made thousands of these pizzas. And so he's going to be showing us some maybe tricks to how to most efficiently spread out the dough. And then we'll see what he comes up with. All right, we are at the pizza kitchen now with Chef Derrick.
Hi.
Amazing guy. He's also the sous chef here at the Flower Farm Pavilion. Remind us how long you've been the sous chef here?
Just shy of 5 months.
I was saying earlier about how you mostly focus on the pizza oven. How many pizzas would you say you make here like a week?
Around a weekend, just shy of like about 100, 120 pizzas.
Nice. So I mainly asked that because I don't make that many a week. And so Derrick's going to give us some hints on, he's obviously making dough very efficiently, very quickly throughout the day. Because when he says 100 plus pizzas, that is over a 2-day span and over 10 hours. So it is a lot more compact. And so how about you show us your tricks through the dough?
So we kind of want to start off with a warmer dough. So I usually take the dough out about like an hour and a half before service.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever we stretch out the dough, I would want to coat it in all-purpose flour. And I can show you guys. You guys have your own right here. So I kind of roll the edges in the flour as well. Make sure you get both sides covered in it.
Oh, I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
I didn't realize. It's a good thing I washed my hands.
So then how I started off, I kind of indent the dough a little bit. So I kind of want to get like about like an inch, half inch of a crust on the dough.
Okay.
And then I'll just pick it up and then I'll pinch in between the crevice right here, and I just let gravity do the trick.
Okay.
Oh, I like this. Yeah. That's a good technique.
And you guys make the dough right here
Yes.
on site, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then once it's gotten to like a good like shape, I would put it on top of my hands, like, and then stretch it out with my knuckles. So I go from the center and then out to the edges. Same thing with that, rotate.
not going to go airborne. I don't think
You
quite yet.
obviously have a knack for it already. I just want to point out that already, like, I'm feeling this major heat coming from this, and I'm only here a few seconds, so I just want to thank you for standing here in this heat because I can barely stand it for the few minutes that I've been here already. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God, I stuck my thumb through mine. Is there a way to pinch it and fix it?
Yeah, I would just lay it flat.
Like that?
Yeah. And you could just continue to stretch it. So this is about like a good size right here, but then if like you wanna, it is a little thicker still, so I would just kind of toss it in the air a little bit.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Ask him if he's never dropped it.
Have you ever dropped the dough when you spin it like that?
Yeah, multiple times.
Oh my God.
I've actually gotten it stuck up there once.
Oh
I
my
was actually here that day.
Yeah. Yeah, and I usually kind of like stretch it a little bit like on the bigger side because when we're like putting the toppings on, it usually like shrinks up a little bit. So about that.
See,
size.
I would have already put in my 2 weeks notice.
So it's about a good size.
I would go back to the garden.
And me being the Scorpio, I am like secretly in competition with Raphael right now to make sure my dough is better.
Okay.
The dough's actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mine is not going to be perfect. It's just going to be love.
Yours is actually really good too.
Is it good?
Just a little small.
So thank you for fixing mine.
Of course. There you go.
That was a very polite way of saying it, so I appreciate it. Okay, let's put the toppings on. So I'm going to take the rings off. It's like taking the gloves off, right?
When's the last time you actually made one of these?
Okay, if I would be honest, the last time I made one was like maybe 6 or 8 months ago when I demonstrated to the chefs. But I didn't even make the whole thing because when you have people that make food like you do, it's intimidating to making it for you. So I wouldn't dare make you food. So because your food is so wonderful. But I'm very confident about the Raphael, so it's really cool. It's like riding a bicycle. I might have not made it in 5 years, but I'm going to make it today like I've always made it, and it's going to rock. Okay, like I said, this is like riding a bike. I'm just going to do it like I remember it. So I'm adding olive oil now. All right. Then I'm going to add goat cheese. So there's no red sauce. It's one of the best things about this pizza is that the ingredients can really be tasted. Goat cheese with mozzarella, crushed walnuts. Wait till you taste this. This is an amazing dance. Okay, now I'm going to put crushed walnuts in here. I've learned the hard way to put the crushed walnuts in sooner because if you put them on the very top and then fire it off, they kind of get burned. So just by doing it this way, some of them stay nice and chewy, but that's some of the big nugs that are on top will be exposed, and then they will be crunchier. I've also discovered that adding the basil next is a nice touch because the basil will be nice and chewy underneath the mozzarella, which is going to protect it from getting burnt by the flames of the oven. I'm going to put Roma tomatoes in next, and when I'm putting these in, I treat it a little bit almost like if I'm making like a pepperoni pizza. We have mozzarella. Can't ever have enough mozzarella. And then now a little salt, a dash of salt and pepper just to make it all pop. And this is the Raphael.
So while Raphael is a master of the Raphael pizza, I love the margarita. I love the Raphael too, but this is probably my favorite of the pizzas. But I am not a master of making this. And so Derrick and I are going to be making this together. And so he'll be showing me step-by-step instructions on how to put this all together. I am your assistant.
All right, for sure. So for the margarita, we're going to start off with our in-house made Napoli sauce. It's just a mixture of tomato sauce, garlic, and a little bit of sea salt. And
Do you prep this yourself or does the team do it?
Yeah, we just anyone who does it, anyone could do it when they're working the pizza. So I just spread it a little evenly. So I would use the very bottom of the ladle. Yeah.
Thank you. That's one of the things I'm most impressed about is that you guys just, your passion for what you're doing is just like, it's really fun to watch all the time.
I usually like to go a little lighter on the sauce just because like I don't want the bottom of the crust getting soggy.
John's making the hurricane.
All right.
Our next step is going to be our chiffonade basil. We do a good amount of it. And like Raphael said, we usually put the basil on the bottom of the cheese so it doesn't get as burnt as easily.
Smart.
Just get a healthy amount. Provolone mozzarella mix. And I don't go too heavy with this one, maybe like one and a half handfuls.
So you probably thought the Raphael had a lot of mozzarella then.
A little bit. I just like a crispier pizza.
Nice.
My own thing.
I can hear you guys talking about me.
So out of all the pizzas we've ever done here, what's your favorite?
My personal favorite has to be the one that I've made, the tom yum pizza.
What is actually on it?
So we go pretty traditional. So I make like a galangal base. It's typically what gets used into the like the tom yum soup, and then I do shrimp. I do fresh mozzarella, fried garlic, fried shallots, Thai basil, and then a little lime wedge. And then it's really good because it gets the kaffir lime leaf. It's usually what Thai people use for their cooking. It's delicious, very aromatic.
Well, I will say when it was on the menu, I ordered it every time. I really loved it, so I'm sure we'll bring it back.
So what we have so far is just the marinara, the basil, the fresh mozzarella and provolone mix, and the fresh mozzarella. And then to top it off, lastly, it's gonna be cherry tomatoes. We kind of just want to spread them a little evenly throughout the pizza.
I will say one of the coolest things about the tom yum pizza too is like, I just love that like when you guys create your own pizzas and it gives me a lot of gratification to see what you guys bring to the table.
Yeah.
When the handcuffs are off and you just get to create.
All right, so this is our wood-fired oven. We typically, when we do service, we come over here. We take all the ashes from the night before, and we just load up new wood. We use a mixture of almond, walnut, and eucalyptus wood right now. Just give it a little shake, and then just pop it in. The oven typically cooks the pizza in about 2 to 3 minutes. It caps out around like 1200 degrees. So we try to keep the surface of the oven around 700. So it'll cook pretty fast.
It really is amazing. So it's about maybe 95 degrees outside right now, and then apparently 1200 degrees in the oven. So we're feeling it. Oh, wow. Wow, Derrick, this looks so amazing.
There you go.
Wow, the Raphael actually looks really, really delicious too. They're both just amazing.
Thank you.
And I know I've seen the expediters, they do the last step, which is the brushing.
Yes, so all our pizzas get a garlic herb oil brushed on the crust. So we get a little bit.
And I will say it tastes as good as it sounds.
For the herb oil, we usually do a blend of herbs, so like rosemary, thyme, oregano, and then we would cook it down in some grapeseed oil and a little bit of garlic oil. And then we would blend it up, and then we let it strain overnight. And then that way all the flavors from the herbs can come through into the oil. It's made fresh every week too.
Wow. That's what I love too, is that everything is made fresh every week.
So after the herb oil, we cut our pizzas into 6 slices.
Nice.
And then the Raphael doesn't get anything but the oil, but the margarita gets a little bit of grated Parmesan.
Beautiful.
And those are the pizzas.
Wow, Derrick. Thank you so much.
Of course.
we really appreciate you participating and like sharing your knowledge
Yeah, of course.
with the guests. I know everyone who comes here loves it. Visually, it's beautiful. We coincidentally have some friends visiting from San Francisco, so
Okay.
we're actually going to let them enjoy it too.
For sure. Sounds good. Thank you, John.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right. Well, here we are. We're actually really excited to taste this pizza. We are joined by two of our favorite people on the planet, Andrew and Christine from San Francisco. We go way back, and they happen to be visiting us, so this is even more fun to do the research and development with friends. So I got to say that Raphael is looking really, really good, but the margarita is my old faithful, so I'll be deciding which one I want to try first. We really appreciate everyone watching. If you think it looks great, we'd love to have you out to the pavilion. We are here on Saturdays and Sundays, all summer long and fall. We will be doing a rotation of pizzas as well, so come see us. It's a great experience.
Okay, so here comes the moment of truth. Which one are you going to pick to try first? Okay, let's do it. I'm going to try
going
this
for Raphael.
one. Okay, let's see
Cheers.
what y'all think. Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
That's the best pizza I've ever had.
That means a lot because I know you guys have been around the block.
Wow.
Well, I just want to thank everyone for watching. We've had a lot of fun sharing this information with you, and I hope that you'll come on a weekend to one of our brunches on Saturdays and Sundays. And I want to thank everyone for watching, and I hope everyone is doing something fun and creative today or playing in your garden.